Hey guys, welcome to another edition of our online newsletter. Today we're basically going to continue reviewing our yearlings. Last newsletter we went over the Strata no comment filly in detail. This time in we'll be looking at the two Sebrings, being the Sebring I Love Rubies Colt and the Sebring Miss Exy filly, one being bought from the Magic Millions and the other from the Melbourne English sale. We actually have footage of them having their first piece of three-quarter pace work. These two, particularly the Colt, is proving to be quite a forward horse. Looks like it's going to be a very, very nice horse. So we'll show you the track gallop footage and show you the interview that we got with Gary after the gallop. That is not on the website, not accessible by anyone else at this present time. We'll also go over race horses. We haven't had too many racing this time of year, but there's still a winner or two there. Mainly Sizzling Gaze. She has come back from a spell and was first up in very testing conditions. She's a horse that likes the ground firm. However, given the weather, these surfaces are a little difficult to find. So she took her place over 1300 first up on a soft 6. So it wasn't easy, and it was a Class 1 event. She wasn't up against any maiden slouches. And you know, as she did during her last race before her spell, she came out and won again. So she, apart from one start on a heavy track, she's yet to run a bad race. She's had 5 or 6 starts for 2 wins and 2 placings. She looks like she's going to be a very smart horse. She's going to come on in leaps and bounds after that last particular run. What we will do is, after we review the yearlings, we will replay the race for you, so that you know, you have the opportunity to see just how testing it was for her and how much heart this girl showed down the straight. She was actually headed at one point. The horse slipped up along the rails, and she fought back, you know, showed a lot of heart. Very brave, very tough girl, daughter of Schnitzel. So that's what we'll cover today. Look, we will start off with these yearlings, as I said. So these two Sebring yearlings have been just outstanding so far. They've done everything asked of them, just like the other horses have. These two appear to be a little more forward. As you know, the Sebring filly was a part of that cost price in-house promotion we ran. And it looks like those who jumped on board may have got very, very good value for money if she keeps going the way she's going. 10% has just come available. We have had an owner exit due to circumstances beyond their control. So there is 10% remaining in her. And that's available to current and past Elite Thoroughbred clients. The share price per 5% is 3875, plus whatever it cost to break her in, which was, I think, $165 per 5%. So she is, as I said, cost price, and she's paid up for the English Race Series, insurance for a year, etc. So there's no need to worry about any big bills coming your way. The Sebring Colt is proven to be very popular. I'm sure once we get this footage on the website, it's going to become even more so. But he's just a lovely horse. You just watch his work here, and you'll notice that early on he's finding his feet a little. He's working alongside the Miss Sexy filly, and you know, she's just bowling along beautifully the whole way through. But this colt, he really finds his feet the last 200 metres and he stretches out beautifully. So it was a good piece of work by both horses. So look, we'll play you the replay of the interview and the track work footage, and a little bit of footage of them coming up the tunnel afterward. As I said, this footage is not on the website. You guys are the first to see it. You know, we have had a lot of owners ask about this particular colt. He is quite appealing. So here it is, some track work footage of the Miss Sexy filly and the I Love Ruby's colt, and Gary's interview on the colt thereafter.
G'day guys, as you saw by the video there, the Sebring out of I Love Ruby's just worked on the pro ride track here at Warwick Farm. He's done 2 lots of 3/4 pace. That's his second time going 3/4, and as you can see, he's still learning his trade. He's had a little bit of knee action as he went past the 200 metre action, a little bit high with his knees, but then as he got close to the line he started to work it out, and if you see him past the winning post running on, he really starts to get fluent. He starts to really look, stretch out, works out what it's all about. So he's still learning his trade. He'll go out for about 3 weeks now, come back in August, and then we'll have him ready for the early 2-year-old trials in September. He's a lovely colt to deal with. He's going to develop with time. No doubt that he's going to be a better horse as he gets more time into him, and we're hoping that he could be qualified for the Magic Millions. Obviously he's a Magic Millions colt, but at this stage he's just a great little mover, and I'm really happy with the way he's coming along.
So there you have it. I think the footage and the interview speaks for itself. If you're interested, don't waste time, because as I said, once this goes up on the website, usually it's enough to push people over the line, and there are a lot of people that sit on the line and wait for things to happen, and wait to see things happen, and wait to see a rider on the horse's back. It's that final little nudge they need usually, and we usually get an influx of forms and agreements come in once something like that goes up or goes out. So by all means, if you're interested, please do get in touch. Now we will replay the Sizzling Gaze race for you. She's certainly a horse that I would be looking out for. She's just going to improve time and time again. After every run, after every preparation, this girl is going to get better. She's certainly capable of making the grade. You know, she's not the type of schnitzel that got up and run early. Rather, she is a horse that is progressively improving. And they're the ones we like. You know, we've seen horses like Turbo and Tester Shadow, you know, just get better and better with age, you know, hitting straps at 4 and 5. You know, even a horse like Next Level, who's won his last couple, you know, at 4 years old, he really just put it all together. And this girl looks like that type of horse. She looks like a horse that's just going to improve every time she goes out for a break and comes back. So that's all we've got for this this online newsletter. Short but sweet. Again, during these winter months, there's not too much to talk about, but regardless, thankfully, we always have a winner or two to talk about, and of course, everyone's always interested in seeing the babies. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and to finish off, here is a replay of Sizzling Gaze's victory last start.
Lights are on. They're off now. Favourite flew the lids, did Sizzling Gaze, went straight to the lead. From the bolter, Eden Road, who slides up to sit second in the early part, just behind those Leneva Boy. Snips Parade fourth the rail early. Then Ortrice and Apocalypto resuming goes back to last. So Sizzling Gaze has it on her own here, going past the 1,000 metres mark, leads by 1 length. Leneva Boy is probing through in the centre, goes to second inside of Eden Road. Back behind them, Snips Parade. He's just going a fraction keen. He got up onto the bridle there as they left the back straight at the 800 metres. Ortrice sitting back, being patiently ridden, letting it all unfold in front of her, and back last was Apocalypto. They're to the side now, and Sizzling Gaze leads here by a half length on Leneva Boy. Eden Road just niggled at third. Snips Parade has enjoyed a nice run, but will need a little bit of luck. Has a wall of horses in front of him. Ortrice pulled out to the outside now by Ford, and back last was Apocalypto. They're in the straight. Sizzling Gaze kept on the bridle here at the 350. Now the rider gives it full ball, leads narrowly to Leneva Boy. A run on the rails for Snips Parade. Eden Road, Ortrice down the outside, Apocalypto. They're right across the track here. Snips Parade getting up on the inside, trying to get to Sizzling Gaze. Leneva Boy still there from Ortrice, but Sizzling Gaze, she's got a kick. She's trying to fight off Snips Parade. 50 to go. Sizzling Gaze, Snips Parade. They split the line. I think Sizzling Gaze just from Snips Parade in a good finish. It was a ding-dong battle up the straight. Leneva Boy third ahead of Apocalypto. Ortrice didn't finish off. And Eden Road back last. Sizzling Gaze the outside. Snips Parade the inside. I'd say the fave will get in here narrowly. It will. It'll win 3. Sizzling Gaze. Just from Snips Parade. That's a good tough win. She was first up there.